Hello guys, in this video we will see how to install and configure Zabbix server 7.4 on RHEL 9 with PostgreSQL as the database server. Okay, so first open web browser, then go to Zabbix official website, that is zabbix.com. See here the latest release at the time of installation is 7.4. Click on get Zabbix or download Zabbix, both are same. Then select Zabbix packages. See here the options. First we have to choose the platform. So select the Zabbix version 7.4. Select OS distribution from this list. Then select the version. I am on RHEL 9. If you are on 10, select 10. Okay. Then select Zabbix components. I am going to install server, frontend and agent. And select the database. In this video I am using PostgreSQL. And web server I am going to use Apache. Okay, I have already installed PostgreSQL. If you haven't installed PostgreSQL on your machine, then search for my YouTube channel how to install PostgreSQL on RHEL 9 versions. Okay, so verify both these prerequisites installed or not. Open terminal, verify the PostgreSQL sudo systemctl status PostgreSQL -17. Write the password of sudo user, hit enter. See, PostgreSQL server is installed and its version is 17. Okay, Q to quit, Ctrl A. Now verify the Apache web server. Sudo systemctl status httpd. See, Apache web server is not installed. So install it. Sudo dnf install httpd. Hit enter. See, it is installing 2.4.62 and installing these dependencies. Total it is installing 11 packages. Type A for confirmation and hit enter. See, we have successfully installed. Now verify the status. See, it is installed but it is not started. So start it. Sudo q to quit, sudo systemctl start httpd. Also enable it. Now verify the status. See, Apache web server is running. Okay, Q to quit, Ctrl A. Now step 2, that is install and configure Zabbix for your platform. See, if there are any Zabbix packages, we have to disable by going to this file and we have to add this line. I don't have any packages, but if you have anything, you have to edit this apl.repo file from this location. Okay, so next, install Zabbix repository. Copy this command, not the hash. Copy it. Sudo, paste it, hit enter. It is done. Now run this command, that is dnf clean all. Sudo dnf clean all. It is done. Ctrl A. Now install Zabbix server, frontend and agent by running this command. Don't copy the hash. Sudo, paste it, hit enter. See, it is going to install 17 packages and the version of Zabbix is 7.4. Okay, and these dependencies. So type and hit enter. Type and hit enter. See, we have successfully installed. Now step C, create initial database. So we have to run this command. Copy this one, Ctrl A, paste it. This command will create the user Zabbix. Then we have to provide the password. So hit enter. Then provide the password for this Zabbix user. Remember this password, later we need this password. Hit enter. Confirm the same by typing same password. We have successfully created. Now create the database. Copy this command, paste it, hit enter. We have successfully created. We can also verify by connecting to PostgreSQL server. Sudo su-postgres PSQL \l is the command. See, we have created database Zabbix. \du. See, we have the user Zabbix. Okay. Control A, exit. Again, exit from the Postgres user. Control A. Now, we have to import initial schema data. Okay. Copy this command. Sudo. Paste it. Hit enter. See, it is creating table and inserting data. It is completed. Control A. Now, configure the database for Zabbix server. Okay, go to this path, this file, sudo vi, paste it, hit enter, go to the parameter db password, db name, db user, remove the hash from this, shift A to enter into insert mode. Then provide the password that we have set for this user. I have given this one. Then save the file, escape, :wq, exclamation. Hit enter. Now start Zabbix server agent processes. So copy this one, paste it. We have to use sudo at start. Hit enter. It is done. Now enable them. Copy it. Sudo. Paste it. Hit enter. It is done. Now verify the status of the Zabbix server. Sudo systemctl status Zabbix -server. Hit enter. See, Zabbix server is running and these are the processes running for Zabbix. Okay, Q to quit, Control A. Now step F, that is open Zabbix UI web page. So we have to give HTTP hostname, then Zabbix. The hostname here is localhost. See, hostname is localhost, or you can give IP of this machine, if config. See, okay, this is the IP you have to give, or you can give the loopback IP as well. So I'm just going to new tab, then HTTP : hostname is localhost /Zabbix. Hit enter. See, welcome to Zabbix 7.4. Then we have to select the default language. I'm going with English US. Then click on next step. See, check for prerequisites, all are green. See here. Okay, then click on next step. Now see, database is PostgreSQL. Now provide the database host name. I have installed PostgreSQL on this one, so localhost is fine. Then port number for PostgreSQL is 5432. Database name Zabbix. Then schema name, connect to my PostgreSQL sudo su-postgres PSQL \c Zabbix. Type dn. See, we have only one schema, that is public. Then give that public. Then store credentials in plain text. Username is Zabbix. Then provide the password for this Zabbix user. That is whatever you have given while creating user. Then click on next step. Not now. See, we have successfully connected to database. Now we have to provide the Zabbix server name. Zabbix is installed on this one, so localhost is fine. Or you can give the home name of the host. Then default time zone. I am going with the defaults. Then click on next step. See, this is the free installation summary. If you want to modify none of them, you have to click on back. Okay. Then click on next step. See, congratulations, you have successfully installed Zabbix frontend. And this is the configuration file location. Okay. Then click on finish. Now we have to connect to Zabbix server. A must be caps. Then provide the password. Password is Zabbix. Zabbix is small case. You can check this video description for username and password. If you give like small a, it won't work. See, it is case sensitive. Like if you give like this admin, then it won't work. Click on sign in. Not now. See, incorrect username. Okay. So provide caps a DMIN Zabbix. Zabbix is small case. Then click on sign in. See, we have successfully connected. And Zabbix server version is 7.4.0. And see here, left side, dashboards, monitoring services, inventory reports, data collection, alerts, users and administration. Okay, you can check here documentation, start using Jenkins. See, we have the few videos also. You can go through it, you can practice. The only option that I want to show you is how to change the password of currently logged in user. Click on users, then click on again users. See, this is the user that you have connected. Click on it. Now if you want to change the password, click on change password. Then you have to provide the current password, that is Zabbix, then provide new password. Okay. Then you have to click on update. I'm not changing, just I want to show you how to change. Not now. Then if you want to create a new user, click on create user. Okay. The last option that I want to show you here is exit from the PostgreSQL. Exit. Now we'll see what will happen if we stop the Apache web server. Sudo systemctl stop HTTPD. Hit enter. Now reload this one. See, unable to connect. So to connect, Apache web server must be always up and running. So start it again. Reload this one. See, we are able to connect. Then here we have connected by using localhost. Okay. Now we will see how to connect by using loopback IP 127.0.0.1/Zabbix. Okay. Or get the IP ifconfig. Copy this one. Paste it /Zabbix. See, you got the same login page. Okay. So in this video we have seen how to install configure Zabbix server 7.4 on RHEL 9 versions by using PostgreSQL as the database. Okay. For more tutorials, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.